Welcome back to Black Pack Homestead. Today is Sunday, February 24th, and God is good. It's a beautiful sunny day after many days of rain here in western North Carolina. Thought I'd give you just a little glimpse at what Chris has been doing. But before I do that, give you guys a little bit of update on me, if you can even hear me in this wind. Okay, now that the wind's died down quite a bit, I'll talk to you a little bit about what's going on with me. I went to my follow-up appointment with my primary care. Turns out I had a rampant UTI yet again. I'm on antibiotics, still feeling kind of cruddy, lightheaded, nauseous, the whole gambit. It's not good. But, you know, every day is a day under my belt. Today we're going to try to plant some radishes and some rutabagas and some other root vegetables if the wind will cooperate so I can talk to you. So let me show you where we just sowed some radishes. Hey, babe.
Hey, how y'all doing? Thanks for watching.
Yes, thank you.
So we're planting some radishes today.
Yeah, we got them in the ground, or seeds. Now we gotta lightly rake over them. So let me show you what the dirt looks like under here. Knowing we live in western North Carolina, we have a lot of clay. And this is pretty much what we've turned our red clay into. If you look real close, there's some radish seeds right there. And now we're just going to lightly cover them. We have a French breakfast radish and a, Easter egg radish mix and a green Chinese radish called Lubo, L-U-B-O. And we got those from VW Family Farms.
Oh.
So yeah, so that's our radish patch for this spring. And now let's rake over them, so maybe we'll grow radishes. You know, that would be cool now that I figured out we like roasted radishes. So there you go.
And the garden keeps expanding, y'all. Keeps expanding.
Yep, it does. We went to Sow Through Seed yesterday.
We spent
bought
$66.
66 bucks.
But we got seeds, guys. We got sorghum.
Yeah, we'll go through our seeds after we get through planting. We'll show you the seeds we got. I got an awesome heirloom tomato garden collection that I am super pumped about. So let's rake over these seeds and plant some kale or something. All right. I love you.
Love you.
He's a good man. All right, we'll see you in a second. Okay, Chris is preparing our next little row for our carrots. And while he does that, I thought I would show you this tree right here. We bought it. It was supposed to be a methylated plum. Last year when it flowered, it got really warm in February last year, flowered beautifully, pink and white blooms on one tree. Gorgeous. We covered it, we tried to save it, you know, from the frost that did come. And we, you know, didn't really get any fruit, but we had these two fruits that were fuzzy that were growing on this tree. And we were like, I didn't think plums were fuzzy like peaches. Well, come to find out, this tree right here is half plum and half peach, because when they grafted the plum onto the peach, that happens a lot with stone fruit. They'll use a peach tree to graft things onto, like plums or nectarines or whatever. Yeah, so they graft onto a peach tree. Well, the graft took, and part of the tree is a plum, but where the tree they grafted to also still stayed true to peach so far. So let's take a look at this tree. The buds are swelling up. I just hope we don't get another cold snap and lose it, because I'm thinking it's going to bloom soon. So check out our half plum, half peach tree. So there you go. This section right here, this bigger main section where you see the pink buds, that is the part that is the peach. Okay, so like the main trunk part of this tree is the peach. And then all these little offshoots that you see that are green right here, these will be the white blooms, and this is the bloom of the plum. So there you go, half plum, half peach. And I'm hoping to get a really good harvest off of it this year. I'm excited to have peaches and plums on one tree. You see those really beautiful pink buds right there. I mean, I don't know if it's doing it justice, but isn't that gorgeous? Yep, and we have another plum tree, because it only blooms white. Right here, this little guy, and he is covered with buds as well. And so maybe we'll get some of these Santa Rosa plums. I believe it's a Santa Rosa. Santa Rosa, I was right. So hopefully we'll get some plums off this Santa Rosa this year. I think this is like its 7th year. Yeah. So we're excited to have some fruit, especially with the double fruit tree. I mean, come on. God didn't just give us a plum tree. He gave us a plum and a peach on the same tree. I mean, that's just cool. So now let's go over here and see what Christopher's doing. There's the black pack. Say hey, puppies. Say hello, puppies. There's good old Enoch. Looks like Annie's up there in the top of up the hill a ways, the one white patch. Yep, there they are. So let's go over here and see the progress Christopher has made. The wind's gonna pick up now, you know, and that's the way. It is the way. Ooh, look at that dock.
Well, I wouldn't do vegetables. I do cabbage or something that's above the dirt, because I still see a lot of, like,
or poo matter. Well, this is a more newer section from right about there up.
Yeah. So I do cabbage or something in here.
All right. Well, let's do kale or cabbage.
All right. Sounds
or lettuce.
good to me.
We could sow lettuce.
Yeah.
Is it too early to sow lettuce?
It's still in the process of killing all the grass off,
I see
too.
that. I see that.
But all that'll weaken as it goes along.
Yep.
We got a plan. Got a plan.
You can see this is the garden expansion Chris was working on the other day. Hopefully we're going to fill it all the way in up to the stump up there, Arthur's throne. And yeah, that's the plan.
Look what it does to our dirt.
Look how dark it is.
This was the driest, hardest part of the whole yard.
Yep, a little bit of mulch goes a long way, man.
I'm gonna light break it up. This may have to dry a little bit too.
Yeah, you're gonna have to hoe that.
Then we'll put more potting soil in there, just enough to keep it covered.
Yeah.
We'll do it that way.
Yeah. Yeah, we probably ought to put carrots down there.
Yeah.
We could probably do them over there where the collards and stuff are. I mean, that broccoli. Look at this giant broccoli over here, folks.
It made it.
I mean,
volunteers.
Volunteers of what? Broccoli?
Everything.
This broccoli, well, these aren't volunteers. This is overwintered right there. And this is overwintered. But we haven't got a head of broccoli off of it yet. At one point it was totally flattened on the ground. And I've tried to look down in here to see if it's making a floret yet. But I can't get down in there. It's so tight. But yeah, that's a broccoli that's been going since the fall. Our cabbages didn't make it. These are some collards that struggled a bit. And this is another broccoli that looks like it's trying to come back. Or is that a collard? That might be a collard. That is a collard. Yep, poor cabbages. Bunch of cress.
That farming's a bunch of work.
And there's The collards that we planted last fall still going. Still going. Some bunch of onions that I planted last year that I've never tried to pull up or even do anything with because they didn't make it, but maybe I should pull them up and see what they look like. That's a store-bought onion we planted right there. Yeah, look at these blueberries. Look at that.
Best year for blueberries.
Swelling up, people. I'm hoping for lots this year. If the birds don't beat us to it.
We haven't had a bad problem with birds.
This is our method of broad forking. We're not fancy enough to have a real broad fork, so we use a pitchfork.
Grass does compact the soil, so you got to do this, guys.
Yep. Though this cabbage that has overwintered, I was just talking to Chris about it. Look at that. I think it's edible. I think we should harvest it before the slugs all come out and feast. Make some sauerkraut out of that itty bitty cabbage. And this one got ate by something, and then it just died. Look at that nastiness. Go, honey, go. Broad fork it with a pitchfork. You go.
We don't need to do wide areas.
No, we really don't. See, now there's what the red clay looks like when you dig down in there. Look at that. Show that. Pull. See this? This is what our dirt looks like prior to mulch.
Mineral rich, no organic material.
See, there's your difference right there. There is a chunk of reddish brown dirt. Here is major chunks of big dirt. Big dirt, big red clay. So yeah, that's the difference. That's a good example because this is the newest section of the garden.
See what I'm working with.
Shoot, I'd get the hoe. Whoa!
I know, I got them all in one good scoop. There's a bunch of them in there. I had more, they escaped.
Permaculture, man, that's what it does for you. We got all this loft. Look at all
Tons
these
of it.
worms. They love it.
And then that one time of year where you see all the spiders run around out here, and it just gets crazy. Get that food
It does.
web.
I can't wait to see my weaving spider again this year.
Get that food web going.
So yeah, there is the tomato cages, Chris.
I know, I put them in the ground.
Okay, because you were looking for them earlier.
The ones I put in the ground, we got more.
Oh, I didn't know we had more. I want to take you walking in the woods one day, and I want to show Chris a tree that, or a bush that I want to know what is. He may not know, but he's like my first line resource. So let's sit here and watch Chris.
Chris killing it.
He's my hard-working man. Folks, the wind, you can't hear me. That's a mighty fine road.
I try.
Chinese cabbage. Family Farms, thank you. looks like that's all we're gonna plant today. I'm feeling a wee bit rough. I need to go in and rest. And we'll talk about what seeds we got at Sow True Seed yesterday. And there's our little 2 rows right down there. If I could show you. There they are, 2 little rows. See if it makes it, if we don't get another cold snap.
It's early. What's the date? What's the date today?
Today's the 24th of February.
It's still February. We're getting into March, and March is iffy.
Yeah.
So we're taking our chances. If I gotta cover these guys up during frost threats, I will.
It's good to have dirt on your hands.
Yeah, it does feel good jigging dirt, don't
It
it?
does, smells good.
Everybody is. Neighbor's doing it too.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's feeling it.
So let's go in and let me rest, and then we'll talk about what we got at Sow True Seed yesterday. All right? See you in a little bit after our rest.